Numerous individuals have suffered from nasty outcomes, which is not surprising considering Alien's harsh and diabolical nature. However, the franchise's debut television series has featured some characters that are nearly as unfortunate as Ripley. The main cast has seen several near misses and difficult moments, even though Alien Earth hasn't been as action-packed as some of the earlier chapters in the series. Thankfully, the majority of the primary characters in Alien Earth are synthetics or hybrids, which gives them a lot of resilience and improves their chances of surviving. One person, on the other hand, lacks these qualities and has frequently found himself in dangerous circumstances. Their bad luck has only become worse, matching Alien's most unhappy character, despite their multiple near misses with the xenomorph. Being the main character in 3 films, Ripley has probably experienced far more sorrow than any other character in the franchise and has been a part of some tragic alien tales. Even so, she might feel sorry for one Alien Earth survivor, whose path appears to be about to take a turn for the worst after the prequel series hinted at a terrible destiny for this hero. Hermit's bad luck has persisted throughout Alien Earth. In Alien Earth, Hermit Alex Lawther is examining a xenomorph egg. Hermit is one of Alien's unluckiest characters in years, even though it might be argued that he is fortunate to still be alive at this stage in the series given how many harsh circumstances he has already encountered. The prodigy employee who works as a medic attempted to leave from his position but was turned down. So his misery really began when he joined the rescue crew assigned to investigate the wrecked Weyland-Yutani ship. Hermit repeatedly engaged in combat with the xenomorph, suffering multiple wounds in the process. He only managed to survive because Morrow, who did so only to apprehend the alien being, saved him while other people perished. In spite of all, he was reunited with his sister Wendy, whom Hermit thought had died of a disease. Wendy had to save him as the xenomorph attacked him again, leaving the siblings in severe condition, despite the fact that their reunion was a wonderful time. Hermit was kept alive by Prodigy, but he was only kept around to obtain information about Wendy, making him a pawn for the corporation. They also utilized his injured lung for tests. The conclusion of Alien Earth Episode 4 suggested that he might be in for even more suffering, as if his journey couldn't be any worse. The cyborg instructed Slightly, who was being manipulated by Morrow, to bring a human to Prodigy's lab so that a xenomorph might use them as a host. Hermit seems to be his intended target, highlighting how hopeless the character's luck truly is, while Slightly doesn't seem to fully comprehend the scope of what he's doing. Hermit has repeatedly gotten back up after being knocked down, and his drive to persevere in the face of persistent bad luck makes him the ultimate underdog. Hermit was obviously frightened when he first saw the xenomorph, thus his fortitude in not letting anything break him has been quite admirable. He didn't hesitate to confront Prodigy. He only gave in when forced to make a difficult decision. The fact that the medic is always surrounded by hybrids, synths, geniuses, and extraterrestrial life forms further demonstrates his bravery while being one of the show's most vulnerable characters. Hermit's relationship with Wendy in Alien Earth only serves to reinforce his sense of nobleness since, even though he is physically considerably less capable than his sister, he still wants to do everything in his power to keep her safe. Overall, Hermit's character and the peril he has encountered make it impossible not to support him, solidifying his reputation as the ideal underdog. After surviving the conclusion of Alien 1979, Ripley spent several decades in cryosleep, only to discover that her daughter had passed away before she awoke. After this devastating revelation, the main character of the series battled the xenomorphs once more, which ultimately led to her horribly sinister destiny in Alien 3. She was subsequently pregnant by a facehugger using a queen xenomorph egg after losing more companions during her mission. She had to jump into a furnace and give her life to stop the creature from creating more destruction. Ripley is still Alien's most recognizable character after all this time because, despite her fortitude, her journey is tragically full of tragedy, misfortune, and sadness.